So I want to talk to you about a topic that's always kind of bugged me in gaming. Early copy reviews upon release or launch day. So there are people on social media that are going to get copies of video games very early, maybe weeks or a month in advance so they can try it out. But this limits them to only single player content. If the game does have multiplayer in some aspect, then usually that mode is not accessible if you have an early copy review because the game is not released, so multiplayer is not active. That's how it is in most cases. So what I noticed with many people that do these early copy reviews of games is they don't have access to multiplayer. So in a lot of cases, they're going to say, this video was recorded with an early copy review, so multiplayer at the time was not activated, so we have no idea what it's like, how it functions, and if it's good. But here's the thing, why don't those people try multiplayer on the day it launches, record that footage, and attach it to their current video review at the very end and say, okay, the multiplayer is good or bad, here's the pros and cons. But no, they don't do that. All they want to do is rush to complete the video review based on one player or single player mode. That's it. And this happens so many times, all the time pretty much, where people only review the single player aspect and completely avoid the multiplayer because they don't want to try it on launch day because their video is complete and all it covers is single player mode. That's it. It's gotten to a point where I'm always expecting this all the time now because it's been happening for so long. Everyone that gets early copies of these games always reviews the single player and avoids the multiplayer on the launch day because they all want to rush to be first right away. It's weird. And then the casual players play multiplayer and then we find out, okay, it's broken or it's good. Why couldn't they review it also, then attach that footage to their video review and say, okay, we tried multiplayer on launch, here's how it went. No, so many of these people don't do that because they're all rushing to be first. However, there are some people out there that do try multiplayer maybe a day later or on launch day and do a separate video, but that is very rare. But if you do watch someone's video that has an early copy of the game, try to ask them, did you try multiplayer on the launch day and what is your review? By the way, what do these two collections have in common? They both launched with either broken or incomplete multiplayer. Like back in 2010, they released X-Men Arcade on Xbox 360 and that multiplayer worked in 6 players on a launch day. It was fine, minimal lag. And also, they released Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection on Xbox 360 that also worked just fine. It was fine at launch. But why is it these new collections now are released in a broken state? Anyways, that's it. I'll see you later.